Hey, I let my announcer out there for a second. Welcome back to, what's this, episode 4 of our Blood Wars playthrough. Alright, everybody say hi to the peeps.
Hi, y'all.
Hello.
Y'all.
The 20 people that watch us.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Last I checked, it was 26.
26. Only 11 of you subscribe, so I'm only counting those guys, I guess. But
and only 3 of them liked the video. How rude.
Yeah, I'll have to start shamelessly advertising our stuff.
Wunderbar.
But
Shameless self-promotion.
yeah, but for now, I'm okay with what we're getting. I mean, we're getting it out there, and we're doing it for us, right? Right. Not to get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. No, honestly, I'm joking. All right, so let's do the recap. So when we last left off, we ended up getting into Foria. A lot of stuff actually popped off. The Hungry Boars have been disbanded as the crowd of, angry villagers broke in because these guys let them in. I mean, that's not a bad thing because honestly, they were willing to let them die out there. So, they're rightfully pissed off. I mean, I'd be pissed off, wouldn't you guys be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, you guys end up seeing an execution of the Hungry Boars leader, but a surprise character was also among them. Ishna, which you guys heard was in the city before, ended up popping up on the gallows, so to speak. And he was about to get his butt hanged. You guys ended up, getting in there and helping him out. But he did get hanged. And so did the other guys.
Didn't work out so well for Ishna.
Yeah. And then you guys managed, pretty much the whole session was really just, us getting a breather,
Yeah.
Pretty much. Alright.
Yo, pretty much.
Alright, so
I picked
did
off
you...
a short dwarf cat. That was fun.
Yeah. You got kicked out of there.
Hey, it was his fault. Well, my fault.
So, did you guys, I know that James and Bean went to sleep, but you guys got into the, what was it? Yeah, it would be a tavern. You guys got into the tavern, and, the people that you guys helped out, those gypsy people, they were
Right.
they owned the tavern that you guys were staying in, so
Right.
they offered to let you guys live there, or not live there, but stay there for
Well,
free.
actually, I got a free place to live.
Yeah.
Well, stay.
I mean, they saw James and Bean going, but they kind of didn't stop to talk to them. So, when you guys went in, did you guys go to sleep, or were you guys just kind of in there?
Well, I gave Ishna the short version of how we got to Floria, and then as to drained his gallon of, what was it?
No, I got a quart of gin. And
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
he
And
drank
then
that
you-
and went up to bed.
down the whole thing and went to bed and crashed.
Yeah, then you.
I went up to
crashed.
bed, circled around a bit, and went to bed.
Yeah, so you guys did go to bed. Alright, you guys, everybody wakes up to sort of the whole place. Starting up for
Sorry, I have night terrors.
starting up for business. And it doesn't really
hanged again.
it really doesn't take long for, things to get into swing. You hear people cheering, you hear a few people just shouting, and it just seems lively again. When you guys wake up, you guys look out the window and the sun is shining brightly, so you guys probably slept in a little bit past noon. But you guys have been tired. Alright, let's start with James. Since you were the first one to go to sleep, it'd be natural for you to be the first one to rise.
Well, I'm only assuming that me and Bean had some sort of bunk bed type situation, or did we get separate rooms? I didn't really specify before I left.
You guys slept pretty much in the same room, but there are 2 beds in there, so you guys each got like a bed to your own selves.
All right, well, I'm just gonna walk over, wake up Bean a little, and give her a little nudge on the shoulder or whatever.
Yeah.
It's time to wake up, Bean. Gotta get ready for the day. I know we really needed that rest. How you feeling?
And she turns to the side a little bit and she kind of looks at you. A little bit of eye boogers kind of sticking out of her side of her eye there. Just takes about a minute. That was the best sleep that I've had in a while.
Yeah, I'm surprised at how comfy these beds are.
And
It's almost,
she kind of gets up and stretches out a little bit. And I gotta turn off those notifications. But she stretches out a little bit. I think we should go and try to find the others.
Yeah, I think so too. We kind of left behind after that whole hanging business. Let's go see if they stay in the same tavern. And I guess I'm just gonna walk out our door and look around, kind of notice like the hustle and bustle of the place, and just put it in the back of my head and walk to the bartender and ask, "Hey, did you see a couple of people stay here last night? One of them was a tiefling, and then the other was a weird big ass dog."
Yeah. So he's kind of, you can tell he's kind of used to, the hustle and bustle, like of the mornings. He doesn't look as tired as some of the people in here, at least. And he looks at you, up and down. "Oh yeah, you're staying up in what is it? 2A.
Yes, sir, I am.
I haven't really seen anybody like that out here. You might want to ask the night shift manager. He's out in the back right now, kind of getting ready to go home for the day."
All right, well, thank you. I'm just gonna walk away from him, give him a little peace out, kind of, except not peace, because this isn't the 70s. And then I'm gonna walk through the back door and see if I can find that nightman.
Alright. So, you go through the back door, and you kind of just see a guy puffing on a cigarette. And he's looking at you. "What are you doing here?"
I recognize this guy, right? Because he probably checked me into my room.
Yeah. So this is for employees only, right?
Yeah. Listen, man, I'm looking for the rest of my party. I think they might have stayed here last night. A tiefling and a dog person. Did you check those guys in their rooms?
Yeah, I remember those guys. Didn't really make much of a fuss, but I checked them into the rooms a little bit above yours. It's 3B and 3A is the rooms they should be in.
Thank you, sir. I was surprisingly, I could be a murderer. And I walk back in through the back door, and I'm gonna go upstairs and look for 3A and 3B.
Alright. Before you leave, though, you kind of hear him just say, like, I care if they die or not.
Oh.
No, but you walk up the steps, and
Punched my heart.
around this time they should you guys should be coming out of REM sleep.
You feel yourself waking up from REM sleep.
You know what REM sleep is, right, guys?
Yes.
Yes, I know what REM sleep is.
All right, so a knock
Right,
a knock at the door will.
Sorry,
wake
what?
Rem up.
What's your character's name again? I always forget.
Romer, right?
Romer. Okay, I forgot to ask too much.
Yeah.
Or Rome, if you prefer.
Alright, well, I'll walk up there and I'm looking for him. Do I see him? Do I see the
Actually, I don't know where Romer ended up.
I was assuming he just kind of followed you.
Yeah, I
No,
wandered off.
he went away before Ashna did.
Oh yeah, he's with Fen actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was helping him with trying to make my way back to the inn after I was done helping him.
All right, we'll go into your instance after these guys then. All right, so
Alright, well,
you knock on the door, and which one are you knocking on? 3A or 3B?
3B.
3B. All right, Quincy, you hear a knock at the door.
Hey yo. I hop
Hey,
up and run to the door. Hey yo.
Good morning. Well, I should say afternoon. It's pretty busy down there. You know, want to come help me get up Ash?
Okay.
All right,
I
Ash.
follow him out the door.
Ash should be in 3A, so you guys know that.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna walk right over to 3A and then give a good pounding on the door, see if I can wake him up. But he's hard to wake up.
Right. So you should be waking up about now, Ash, and you would hear this. I'm assuming. It's really just up to you whether or not your character's a heavy sleeper or not.
Well, I don't know how I want him to be here. And to like open the door, come in like you know,
I jump on
say,
his
hey
bed.
Ash, get up. Okay, it's your decision to do that.
I'm a dog person. You blame me.
Listen, I'm just pounding on the door. I'm just standing and waiting for you to open it up. I can't. That shit's locked. I
It's
tried
not
to knock,
locked.
but it's locked. It's not locked.
Nah, it would be. You didn't specify whether or not you locked it, so it is unlocked currently.
Yeah.
Okay.
I respect the man's privacy. I open the door a little. I keep slamming on the door and I say, Ash, Ash, wake up, Ash.
Did she jump on the bed?
Yeah. I am one for not privacy.
And
Oh, all right. She
Alright.
just comes in, jumps on your bed.
so
Ash. Ash, big food.
She lies to you. There is no food.
Fire spreads up my arm and I go, "Ah! Who are you?" And I'm like, oh, it's just you. Why the hell did you jump on my bed? I
I
could have
like
killed you.
No.
Roll the hit.
No, I'm not gonna roll it.
Yeah.
Just like
Road hit. Road hit. I'm
You have
joking.
issues.
no.
I'm joshing.
Ash.
I'm joshing.
You have issues.
Tell me about it. Anyways, so what's going? So What's going on? We ready
It's
to
food.
get out?
Let's get ready
Food?
for the day. Let's get in a boat and get the hell out of this
I
city.
smell food.
Alright.
We can grab some
So,
salted meat and eat on the way.
I'm hungry.
I put on my shirt, I put on my armor, because I just sleep in just my pants.
Yeah.
I put on my boots, grab my katana, and walk out the door.
Did any of you guys see where Romer went?
Nope,
Who's Romer?
he's the fish
You-
creep person.
Oh, that guy. Sorry, just met him, you know.
The-
It's gonna take
that-
me a little bit.
that-
Well, if he's got a boat, we need to find him, meet up with him, and get the hell out of here. I don't know.
Didn't the
I
other
think-
guy say he had a boat for us?
We haven't seen him since we split up, and then Ash and I went and talked to this weird lady who gave us ducats for
For your junk.
stuff. For
Yeah.
the soil, for the
English is hard, I get it.
For no, she's bringing up the soiled pants you try to pawn off to her.
Oh, that's so funny.
Wait.
I took a single ducat for it.
Yo, did somebody pitch their pants?
It was that fat guy you guys beat up at the gate.
War dude.
What did I
War dude.
do?
I scared him to the point where he shit himself. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he tried to sell it to the lady for 10 ducats.
I didn't know it was soiled. You didn't say it was soiled. You just said it's pants.
Oh, so
Yeah.
nice. Yeah. Let's go find the fish.
All right, so what are you guys You guys deciding to go find a Triton?
Yeah.
Yes, let's go Triton hunting. Oh wait, that's me.
Yeah, as you, as Romer. All right, Romer. Since they all met up with each other and everything, we'll go to your instance. So that night, you decided to go with Fen to his ship because your ship has been taken over by a bunch of gutter rats that have
Bunch of hooligans.
are living there now.
Has he told us? Is he telling us about the squatters or not? Because if he's telling, I'm
I know you guys don't know about the
Yeah, you
squatters
guys
yet.
aren't around him or anything just yet.
Yeah.
He's actually. You wake up underneath the ship. You see above you, just some, just like the ceiling, and you feel the boat moving a little bit. Just some natural, some natural tides. You're at the shore, so it's natural. And next to you, you see a bunch of gutter rats sleeping as well. But you can tell from how they're dressed, they're the ones that Fen scared. He beat the shit out of their leader, and I said he was like, "Get the hell off my fucking boat, or leave. Either way, if you don't leave and if you stay and you pick any other thing, you're getting your ass killed." Basically just threatened him, and they decided to work for Fen as his shipwrights. So it's his crew basically now.
Cool.
But you don't see Fen anywhere.
Alright. Let's see. So what is a fishman to do?
What do you want to do? What do you want to accomplish today?
I find myself asking that every day.
Exactly. You gotta wake up in the morning, get what you want to do during the day, and do it.
Weren't you gonna bring us to Chester?
Oh, yeah, that was your job, wasn't it? Just bring him to Chester.
Yeah. I suppose I get up, head to the upper deck, and find my way off.
Alright.
Start searching for all my friends.
So as soon as you leave, you see Fenn. He's got his shirt off. He's basically just kind of training on the deck. But you see like hair start to form on his back, and like he tries to stop it, but it like
Some people are into that.
but it kind of like floors him when he tries to stop it like mid transformation, and he just like you can tell he's in a lot of pain. And then when it stops, then he reverts it back. But like last time, the fur kind of just like molts off, like the skin and everything. So it leaves kind of like a fleshy, like just remains like on the floor as he peels it off. And he's just breathing really hard. And he just continues to do this for a bit. He does not know you are on the deck right now.
I walk up to Fenn and ask him, so you had a rough still processing some shit.
Well, you kind of skipped there for a second. What'd you say?
I asked him if he had a rough night.
Oh, rough night. Yeah, he just kind of looks at you. He smiles at you real quick. I guess you can kind of say that. It's been a while. My crew down there kind of new to this, so I had to train them up. We got to be ready to sail by tonight. Because, I said we were going to have like 2 days, but those clouds back there, they're not looking very nice. And as you look behind you, like the clouds that you guys saw before, they're a lot closer than they were before. So we're gonna have to really get the hell out of here soon.
Alright. So you want me to go try and find the rest of the group, or are we planning on ditching them or something?
Nah, we'll try to hold out as long as possible, but I want to set sail as soon as possible, really. So I'm gonna get these guys in a tip-top shape. You gotta go find them, alright? Alright. He just kind of puts his shirt back on and he goes down. And as soon as he does that, you hear like a boom, like a loud crash, like down there. And you see all these gutter rats just kind of like stumbling out from under it, like actual rats. And you see them going. You see them going to work on the boat. Just fixing stuff, trying to see if there's any leaks, fixing the sails. Just trying to make sure that it's seaworthy. And one of them actually kind of goes up to the deck part, and he has a mop, and he's just mopping away, and he sees like the lumps of skin and fur on it, and you see him kind of like look around, and you're like behind him, and you see him grab it, and he kind of peels the fur off, and he like takes a bite out of it.
Yeah.
Now, when I say gutter rats, I mean these guys are actual like rats, like gutter rats. Like not just like some people that are beggars, they're actual like rats,
Okay. I will keep a mental note.
And
I will keep a note to make a note to myself to try out with peeled off werewolf skin, see what that tastes like. Could become some new exotic recipe I can try and share with the rest of the world.
And as soon as you leave, you see him kind of like wave some of his friends by, and they, instead of like cleaning it up like they were supposed to, they just kind of peel the fur off and they stick it in their pockets.
Ugh.
I grab a handful of that stuff.
They
Grab a handful.
they like some of them kind of look at you, and then they see who you are, and they're like, "All right, yeah, this guy's all right." And they let you take a good handful of his flesh.
Flesh.
Yeah.
Alright, I move on to trying to find all my friends.
It's almost as bad as the Larry incident.
All right, so you're gonna go look for him. Where
Yeah.
exactly are you gonna go?
I don't know. I heard him talking about an inn at some point, so I'll see if I can ask around and find an inn somewhere.
Well, this is a big city. There's a shit ton of inns.
So
But
who do I have to go talk to find this?
you
do I just
you know
start
where
asking
you
them
last you know where you last saw him, and there's only around 3 inns in the area that you last saw them at.
You still have the radio, don't you?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Did you guys give him a radio?
Yeah,
Yeah, we did.
So which one of you doesn't have a radio?
me.
You? Alright. So you'd have to go to the market to be in range of that, to use that.
Okay. Well, as a player, I know that. As Romer as a character still has no idea what a radio actually is.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know that if you tried to use it like right now.
I'm gonna try and do a roll to see if Romer can figure out what this will.
An intelligence roll. Alright, try to do your arcana with that as well. Wait, are you also unknown? Because it's not showing up here.
Yeah, I guess I'm labeled
Yeah.
as unknown.
Names aren't showing up on the my.
You have to press the, what's it called? There's a colored icon. If you
Yeah.
press the dice.
I've already labeled you guys, so you guys should have colored icons already.
See,
I don't see it. Just check that out. I bet it comes up as unknown.
No, it comes off
says
as Joe.
Joseph Stagley and Kaido under it.
Oh, that's just.
Oh, I see Quincy unknown.
So how come I didn't show up
Ash.
as Romer?
Wait. I see Ash, Demon King Richard.
Hold on.
James, are you gay?
James,
Because
Demon
that's
King
what it's
Richard.
saying right now.
Quincy, Demon King Romer. Okay.
So you guys already
Yeah.
got your little icons for your characters that I've already put in there,
Okay.
so you guys can use them. Actually,
Damn it, James! Why do you have the same color as me?
hold on. I'm redoing your colors. I actually messed up on that. Okay, that's my fault. That's my fault.
Earlier it showed Brett as Brett and Quincy as unknown. Like, and then
already
now
switched
it's
mine.
suddenly has just unknown.
Make mine pink again.
Make mine
Oh,
pink.
you want me to make yours pink? All right, I'll make yours pink then.
Yeah.
You guys do realize you can change your own colors, right?
I don't even know.
I am aware of this.
Oh, that's what's up.
All right, there we go. You're pink.
Yeah, but why would I want to?
All right.
Alright, anyways,
Alright,
I
Romer.
rolled a...
Roll again, Romer. Just to be sure. Just to be sure. To make sure everything works. Okay.
I forgot how to roll.
You little shit.
You press the dice.
God damn it.
See. Can somebody turn off their buzz thing?
It's
Oh,
not
that's
my buzz.
sorry.
All right. Did you remember how to roll yet, Romer?
No, yeah, I did.
Why isn't it showing up for me?
Hey! Natural.
Why isn't it showing up for me? What the fuck?
It's not showing up here, Brett.
That is strange.
Are you sure you're in the right one?
Yeah.
It says Blood War
Yeah.
and Demon King Richard.
All right. We'll just move on. All right. So basically, you get it to work. You kind of figure out that you got to push that one button on the thing to make it work. But you know, it doesn't. You don't hear anything back. Just silence. All right, where are you heading right now?
I figured out how to do the roll thing for you guys. Anyways, so did I figure out that there's a range to it or something, or what?
No. You just learned how to do
Oh, it showed up, Brett. You got 14.
it. You just learned how to use it.
What does he add? Intelligence?
Oh, I get what he was doing. He was using the one the icon at the above one, right? Not the one on the actual chat button.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not supposed to use that.
yeah.
That one's for the DM rolls.
Yeah. The dice calculator.
Yeah. But you managed to get it to work, and you know you made it work, but you're just not getting anything back from it because you're not close enough to them.
Right.
That's some really good
Well,
Dr. Pepper.
I move on towards the marketplace to see if I can find them hanging out over there.
All right, the last place you saw them. All right. All right, we'll move on to the gang now. So, you guys managed to, come to a decision what you guys want to do. And you guys are still currently in the room. Now, these rooms are actually pretty nice. They're not dirty. They don't look like they have disease anywhere around them. And it smells okay.
Do we need to find Ishna?
I thought you guys were going to try to find Romer, because he's the only one you guys know that has a ship that you guys can trust, because James doesn't trust Ishna. I mean, doesn't trust Ishna. Doesn't trust Fen.
Right.
But you
And
guys...
Ishna's in this inn too.
Yeah, he's... Well, I'm not going to tell you guys where he is, but he's in the inn.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna go, I'm
I
gonna
won't
say,
see.
everyone, I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna see if the night manager is still out back and see if we can find Ishna. And then I'm just gonna walk downstairs and do exactly as I said. Walk outside the back door, see if the night manager's still there.
Alright. Yeah, he's still there for a little bit. He kind of looks like he's about ready to go. He had a fresh cigarette whenever you were out there, and now it's like to the butt.
Hey man, you got another one of those?
These are pretty expensive.
Listen, I got a ducket in it for you.
Oh, 1 ducat for 1 cigarette. Ah, I see. The old Job Corps economy, am I right? Sugar.
Yes, sir. You know what? I got... Maybe let's take 5 ducats for another one of those, and you tell me about Ish. The gunslinger like me probably has one of these at his hip. I tap my pistol. He came in here last night too. You know if he left already?
Yeah, that guy. You know what? Nah, he didn't leave at all. He went upstairs, and that's pretty much it. I don't think he's come down, actually.
Alright, you know what room he's in?
And he kind of looks at the 5 ducats. He's holding out his hand, and he's just looking at you.
I take the cigarette and I light it and I say, 5 ducats seems a little steep already. You can, I mean, you
Oh
can
no, you
tell me
haven't
the
given him
room
the 5
or-
ducats yet.
Oh. Well, I guess I hand him the 5 ducats.
And he puts it in his pocket. Yeah, he's up there. I think he's in room A3. Yeah. A3. Yeah, because he's on the first floor, so it's A3. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I walk back in, tip my hat, and see if I can find go to A3 and, for it.
All right. You go up to A3. Do a perception
Knock on
check. Or are you gonna knock on it?
Okay. No, I'll do a check.
All right. Do a perception check.
Tell me if it comes out okay.
All right.
It looks.
Wow.
Oh
20.
shit! A 20. Holy shit!
Damn.
Your third
Yeah.
eye opens there, young adventurer.
You see everything.
You can
have
see the
X-ray
future.
Vision.
I see the future.
You can see
Now
the
you can see
future
the
and the
future.
past. You see. Alright, alright.
Now you can see the future.
Alright, knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off. Alright. So, as soon as you knock, you hear a commotion like behind the door. And all you hear is Ishna just kind of, you piece of shit! And you hear like some crashing in the room. And all of a sudden you kind of hear a gunshot like go off.
Oh.
And you just hear him like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, you piece of shit!
I'm gonna slap them or see what the hell's going on.
Alright, you see Ishna chasing around something like white. And it's like running all over his room.
Smoko.
Hey, Ishna, pulling back away from that, and that's Moko, man. What is she steal some of your guns?
And he kind of like shoves you off of him. And he like shoots another round at it. But it kind of just seems like Moko knows what's gonna happen and kind of like swerves to the left. And like the bullet misses him. And as soon as he sees you, he kind of like runs up to your shoulder. And Ishna's just like, alright, I don't know what the fuck a Moko is, but that thing is gonna die, alright?
I kind of snap my fingers and I put my hand out to see if he'll spit up what money he ate, and I'm gonna roll to see it.
Right, roll persuasion. No, animal handling.
I rolled 'cause I didn't know what I was rolling for. Damn, dude, it's one extreme or the other.
Damn, that's a. Alright.
Critical fail.
Alright, as soon as you do that, you just like.
Hey,
snap-
wait. I get advantage on persuasions, right?
Oh, yeah, you do.
Ooh, good save.
Yeah, because you have your gun on you because you pointed at it when you talked to the night shift manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get advantage
Okay.
on that shit. Right, 5.
Oh, it's better than a crit fail.
It's better than nothing. Wow.
Alright, what was that? 5 plus your charisma plus your proficiency.
I still. No.
What is it? 6, 7?
I
Is
only
it
have-
7?
Yeah. It's just about. Wait, no. 7, 8. It's an 8.
It's an 8.
Like, that makes it any better.
Because you have proficiency with it. No, you don't, do you?
No, I don't actually get proficiency, so it's just a 6.
Yeah, you just get advantage on
Fucking shit.
it. Alright. So, your
So we had
charisma.
rolled a 20.
So, what's your charisma again?
It's +1.
+1. Yeah, so that's just a 6. Alright, so Moko kind of looks at you. And he pats you on the head. And he looks you like right in the eye. He grabs your face. And he just goes, whoo! And he crawls in your shirt.
You little shit, and I'm trying to play whack-a-mole, seeing if I can hit him out of
Alright, and the whole time Isha's kind of pointing his gun at you. And he's like, alright, hold still. Hold still, I'll get him.
there. Don't you dare. I'm gonna see him roll and smack him out of my shirt. And then, hey!
Hey, alright, you managed to hit him, like, as soon as he's about to, like, crawl behind you. and he like falls out of your shirt. And in that moment, Ishna kind of like grabs him by the nape of his neck. And he's just like, all right, you are going to throw up that medallion right now. You understand me? Huh? You understand me? All right, let's see here. You roll for that.
Ishna rolls persuasion or intimidation.
So 10 plus his charisma. So that's 14 plus his proficiency. No, he only gets half of that. What level is he? Yeah, let's see here. Alright, so plus 3.
Mikey, what are you doing?
So that is... So he gets a 15. Nope, doesn't work. He kind of just like... You see Moko just kind of... And just throws up on Ishna. But like the medallion is actually in the throw up a little bit, and it's like this little gold kind of medallion with a chain on it, and Ishna's just like, that's that's disgusting. So is this thing yours? And Moko's just kind of like dangling, like limp there. He's just looking at you.
I wouldn't say I would just say he's an acceptable nuisance. I keep my eyes out whenever he's around.
He's like, you know, these are Moncubers. You know, they eat valuable things, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, I know. You know, it's just Bean, you know, you don't know her, but this girl that walks around with us, she doesn't really have parents anymore, and you know, she likes him, so I kind of just go with it. Yeah.
All right. He puts Moko down, and Moko's just kind of.
I count my money every night. Make sure this thing doesn't get any of it.
Moko kind of, he's like towards you, and then he kind of like walks. How would you call it? A little bit, actually.
Waddle.
Yeah, waddles. Yeah, he waddles over to a coffin in Ishna's room and kind of sits on it. And he's kind of like fiddling around with like the lock, like on it. But he just can't seem to get it open. And he just kind of gives up on it. Yeah, you're not gonna get in there, you little shit.
Alright, so let's gotta get downstairs. If we can get the hell out of this town as soon as possible. You know how to get one here in town?
Yeah, I know how to get one, but currently a lot of this place is kind of an anarchy, really. Your best bet is just to go down to the ports and ask the captains themselves right now. The leadership in this town's gone to shit, really, ever since the old boss man kind of ate it, you know?
Yeah.
So I think I'm thinking about just, you know, I really want to go with you guys, you know, but this place, I think this place needs some leadership, you know?
I mean, maybe it does, but do you want to be the one to give them that?
Mayor Ishna. Nah, you're right. God. That'd be stupid.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here then.
Yeah.
Glad you came to this.
Yeah. And he grabs his coffin and kind of throws it over his shoulder. But I gotta make a run over to Chester's though. Gotta get some information, especially if we're gonna go to the wastelands.
Alright.
And besides, no matter how much changes through this whole thing, he's always gonna run this place, honestly.
Who is this Chester? I mean, this is our first time in town, and it's been hectic, so we don't really know anyone.
Well... oh, shit. Gosh, yeah. Yes, things finally kind of calmed down. I kind of just didn't realize you got those little fucking horns on your head. What the hell?
My hat's on.
Yeah, your hat's on. But it more, how do you say? It cover more in a crowd, you know, where people aren't looking closely at you.
Yeah.
But like you're in his room right now, just you and him. So like your hat wouldn't really go over the horns, more like the brim kind of like
Oh, okay, yeah.
covers
Kind
them a bit.
of like shadows them.
Yeah, so like you've seen the picture I sent you, right? Like how your horns
They're
look right
kinda
now?
more forward. Yeah.
Yeah, so like if you took your hat off, people would be like, "Holy shit!" But like just in a crowd, you know, people aren't really paying attention to such small, minute things, especially since you're walking around with like a full-blown tiefling and a dog person.
Giant dog person.
Yeah.
So usually you look normal to everybody else.
Well, I lost a bit of my humanity. I kind of got killed in the middle of a fight, and I had to call out to Richard.
What? How does Richard guy help you?
You don't know Richard?
Am I supposed to?
See, I thought you shit. I thought you. I forgot. He's not a. Hey man, that's my own fault for forgetting the lore of the fucking guy.
Yeah, Ishna isn't a demon or anything. He's just kind of he's immortal, but he didn't really get it like through any deal or anything. He's just kind of is like that.
Long story short.
Quincy pops in. You want the short version?
Long story short, we made a deal with the devil, and now I've got horns because I died and he brought me back to life. I know a lot to take in all at once, but considering we need to get a boat and get out of here, you're gonna have to process it on the way.
He's just like, yeah, I think I remember Quincy telling me something like that, but she kind of rushed through everything, so I didn't really pick it up. And I was hammered as fuck, so yeah. He stretches out a little bit, kind of puts on his waistcoat.
Maggie, don't chew on that.
And he's like, alright, well, you get your stuff together. I'll be waiting for you guys in the market just outside.
Alright. And I guess I just go downstairs. I kind of have everything. I'm just gonna nudge Bean to follow me and, you know, wait outside. And then kind of motion towards the guys as I pass by them.
As you do that, Bean just kind of, like, Moko's kind of sitting on her head, and she like flicks his nose. So you gotta stop running off like that. I didn't even know where you were that whole time. And he just kind of.
You want me to tell you? Little shit was stealing Richard. I mean, not Richard. Ishna's money.
He's like, He just likes shiny things. I think that's it, really.
Yeah, I guess. I still don't trust him.
Don't worry. He won't hurt anybody. And besides, you have loads of cash anyway. And as soon as she says that, Moko kind of looks at you like, you know, a little gleam in his eye.
There's nothing shiny about my cash. You don't like paper. And then I'm gonna I guess flick a bullet towards him or something. Something shiny.
He grabs it.
The bullet explodes in his mouth.
He looks. He's looking at it.
Moko.
He's looking at it.
The blood covers her. Oh my god, my brain's horrible.
He puts it in his mouth, and he bites, and it goes.
Do it.
But it's like facing like outside his teeth, so it kind of like it grazes you like a little bit, like.
And Moko dies.
And then he swallows it, smoke coming out of his mouth.
Gonna wipe that the soot that came across my face there, or did I? Yeah, it only grazed my face, so I'm gonna wipe this soot away.
All right.
Yes.
Like it didn't really hurt you or anything. It just kind of you felt it like hit your whiskers a little bit, like.
Yeah, I'm just wiping the soot away, and it's not really bothering me.
Yeah.
I hear gunshots all the time, and I'm a little sad that it didn't take them out.
You hear like a lot of you hear a commotion downstairs as soon as it happens, and it's like,
all right, Bean, let's get out of here. We didn't do that. Hey, I gotta take my dog out.
all right, we'll go over to these guys as a instance then. All right, let's start with Ash. All right, Ash, these two guys just came into your damn room, jumped on your bed, woke you up, and you almost killed Quincy. What are you doing?
Well, now that I got all my stuff, I'm gonna head downstairs and I'm gonna radio to everyone, let them know that
You didn't kill Quincy.
well, no, you know that, and no one else really needs to care about it. But I'm gonna radio and tell them that I'll meet them. I can meet them at the back here at the tavern in a bit, but I gotta go check something out, and then I'm gonna head out to the market.
The mark is just outside the door.
I
Yeah.
follow Ash.
All right.
Alright. Can I still keep going?
Yeah, I mean you're in the market now.
Alright.
It's
So-
pretty early morning right now, so the market isn't too bustling. But you see a few people kind of like going through stuff, as the vendors are barely putting it out. Trying to find some good deals.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I'm looking for some fur. Some fur, and then maybe a little something else after that. But
Are
I'm
you
wanting to find some nice white fur to have a little nice fancy attachment just for my armor, something to look a little fancier.
You know, you could use Moko's shedded fur. Maggie, get off of that.
I'm good.
Moko doesn't really shed too often, though.
Well, then that plans out. Maggie, stop it.
I mean, you could wait like a few months
Off.
to when it's around summertime, and then he should be shedding by then.
Anyways, I'm gonna go look for a store that is selling furs.
We could talk to that weird lady again.
I'd rather not.
Okay. She smelled strange.
So, yesterday, did you spot any places that have furs? I wasn't really paying attention.
You
Let me
chop
roll
off,
intelligence check.
You chop off Quincy's tail and hammer it to your armor.
I don't have white fur.
I'm joking. You're looking for.
Yeah, I got nothing.
You remember nothing except for the old woman you guys talked to yesterday.
Yeah.
Which
Are
forced.
you gonna talk to the cat person again?
Which warned you guys of your guys' future. Somehow.
She alluded to it, yes.
Yeah, well, we all die
She
eventually.
was creepy.
Kill yourself and get killed, you know? So, you can enjoy
Are
it.
you gonna talk to that cat person again?
Oh wait, I gotta actually talk to that man about getting that armor.
Yeah, 'cause you don't have your armor
I
with you right now.
probably
So I'm
should
gonna
not
go.
inside.
I'm gonna go to the
Andre.
Andre. I'm gonna go to
Adrian.
Andre.
There we go.
Adrian.
Alright.
I'm gonna go to Adrian. I'm gonna see about that armor,
Alright.
and I'll worry
I
about
should
the-
wait
the-
outside.
So as you're going to Adrian's, you just hear a bunch of people like trying to sell their stuff to you guys, like last time.
Yeah.
And actually sitting on the floor next to a stall that's selling exquisite vases. There's a guy sitting there and he kind of has like a bunch of dead animals just like sitting there.
Good.
And he's just like, come, buy my game. Come. I got a wolf, I got a squirrel, I got a were-tiger, and you see like the squad of were-tigers.
The dead corpses
Yeah.
of those were-tigers just stacked into a pile.
Yeah, they're all like in a.
I
He drugged them over.
All right, yeah, Inila, let me finish. It's it's a squad of were-tigers, but they're all skinned. It's not really their bodies. It's just the skin.
It's their pelts.
Yeah, their pelts.
Yeah,
pretty
you
much.
scan them. Hey, guy. Hey.
Ah,
Where's
yes,
the
yes,
red
yes,
tiger
yes.
stuff?
This we got it from the mountains in the east. These ferocious men. Yeah, they hunt in their packs and they like to.
Yes, I know.
But they are very dangerous. Okay, I went through hell and back to bring these exotic
I
pelts to
killed
you.
3.
He pats you on the head. Oh, you're such a cute little doggy.
Alright, well,
Of course, you could have killed
I might
these
as well stop on the
tigers.
way.
And like, you know, most of these guys are red. I'm not red. Orange and black. You know, like regular tigers. But you remember that the alpha leader, that
Yeah, we could go back to that
That
place where we killed the were-tigers and skinned them.
oh no, these
Well,
are the were-tigers.
fur. Yeah,
I
the guy
thought
lied.
I knew it. Hey, guy. Hey, did you happen to find one that was missing an eye?
And he kind of looks at you like you're crazy.
Oh, what did you know then?
He kind of looks at you like you're crazy, and he looks at Ash. You might want to reel in your pet here.
Oh,
Yeah, we killed that
he's
one.
not my pet. But, anyway.
Yeah, Ash is my
Let's
friend.
get down to brass tacks here. So you gotta. Is there a? Do you by chance have a white were-tiger pelt?
And he's like,
Yeah.
oh, you are in luck, my friend. And he whips out the alpha were-tiger from like he has kind of he kind of has like a blanket like on him right now, and he kind of sits up and he's using it as a mat. It's very comfy.
I remember him. That was Scarface.
Oh, so
And at this
He
point,
was mean. He punched a hole through my friend's chest.
at this point, he's just kind of like looking at you like, You're gonna ruin my business.
But
He doesn't say that to you,
Well,
but he's obviously just talking to Ash right now. I can give
Yeah.
you this
Yeah.
for 10 ducats. Now that is a deal.
that's not bad.
10 ducats.
Yes.
What,
Though.
What kind of condition is it in? Is it like, in good? I can just buy it, attach it to to the armor I'm about to get right now.
And he's
Well,
kind
that's
of
They
it.
kind of rip up Scarface.
he's looking at it, and he brings it out, and it's got a big hole in the middle of it.
Yeah,
He's like,
Well,
I was
I remember
supposed.
that.
Yeah, that was Finn's doing. He kind of.
My friend Ben punched a hole through the big alpha guy.
I think
It was
I think you
cool
are
and
wrong.
bloody.
I think you are wrong, young lady. Okay, I myself used a tree to punch a hole through this were-tiger.
Well, that's just bullshit.
He's kind of looking at you like, yeah. Quite
Alright,
the imagination
anyways.
on this one.
Yeah, quite the imagination. Anyways, so, is there any way you could, hey, I don't know if I want to pay 10 ducats for something that's got a hole in it.
That's why I
Well,
offered
bring it
to sell
down
it
to,
to
like-
you. That's why I offered it to you for 10 ducats in the first place.
I think you could get it for 5.
Let's bring it down to, let's say 8. Just a nice 8 ducats.
Roll
And,
persuasion.
Alright.
Roll good. Not
16.
bad.
Alright.
Alright. Plus 4.
Let me do a contested
That's a 20.
check here.
Well, then I technically am proficient in this, so you can have 3 if you want.
There we go. Yeah, you beat him.
23.
He rolled a nat 20, but you got the 23, so... I'm joking around. He rolled a 19. But,
23 beats 19.
look. I'll offer it to you for 9 ducats.
You know what? Deal.
And he's like, alright. And he kind of wraps it up. And he gives it to you.
So either I need to figure out a way to get it cut, like use the holes like a nice starting point to cut the fur to
Well,
make it
there's
look
that
nice
gypsy
and
tailor
shiny.
guy.
Or I could just see about getting it mended and then throw it on.
Yeah, because I'm kind of
Well,
picturing that you want to use it for like a cape, right?
I sent a pic in Discord.
Oh, in
It's-
Discord.
It's like I don't even. It capes down my back like halfway, but it goes across my shoulders and acts and it like I'm wanting it to like find to
Wait, so your mom was
nicely
beating
go
your
on my-
ass for not unfreezing the chicken?
No, that was Joe.
Oh, up here. Oh yeah, definitely. You could just cut it off at at the hole because it's like in his gut. So it's a little lower on the pelt. You know what I mean?
All right, yeah. So I could just do that because it's still it capes down halfway my back.
So you
But,
could just cut it off at the pelt.
Yeah.
I mean at the hole, and it would still look like how you want it to.
Yeah, all right. I'll just do that. I just gotta because like that hole in the picture is just because obviously it'd be going around the back of my head.
Yeah.
But Yeah, so I just need to find someone who can actually do that and make it look good. Cause I ain't proficient in that. So, anyways, I'm gonna head over to Adrian's.
Adrian. Alright.
Yeah.
So after all that, it's around 2 p.m. now. I'm just giving you guys an update on the time. But it's around 2 p.m. Things have kind of livened up a bit. You guys get to Adrian's. And you just... You say it's pretty calm. But you hear him like at work inside.
Can I follow Ash?
So
Can
I'm
I-
gonna
Ash, can I,
knock on
can
the
I
door
follow?
and say, well, no, you aren't allowed in there.
But,
Kill you.
but I want to come inside.
Please don't. Just stay out here or go to the market or something. Just do whatever
Okay.
you want, but just please stay out here.
I'll stay here.
I knock on the door and say, Adrian, you're coming in.
And he's just like, yeah, do whatever you want.
So, you got that armor ready for me yet?
And he's like looking at you from behind, like the, cause you can see him like working on something in the back, but he kind of looks out from the door, that where you can see his smithing station. He's looking at you. Yeah, it's and he's like pointing over at the, at the wall in his smithing area. He's like, it's hanging over there.
I'm gonna walk over there and go to it.
Alright.
So can I like inspect it, see how it is?
Yeah, you can.
Do I need a roll for that or
Are you blind?
what?
Are you blind?
No.
Then you don't need to. I just get it. I mean, it's just hanging there. You know, it's you can just look at it.
Yeah, I was just looking at it, trying to see how well he how well he got that rust off and tempered it to make it a bit, back to what it was.
Yeah, like somewhat to what it was.
Yeah, somewhat
Yeah.
to what it was.
It looks pretty good actually. It's not shining, but it
Yeah.
looks a lot better than how it did before. It's you can tell that it's a little dark. It's not as shiny as you thought it was gonna be. It's dark gray.
Okay.
And it looks like he did a few, how would you say, a few welding jobs on it. Pretty much he just kind of covered up the holes, put in new metal. It's a little discolored, a little bit.
Fabrication.
Yeah, like not enough to, like in battle you're gonna see it. But if you like really look at it like you are doing right now, then you can, it's pretty easy to see.
Alright.
Did
So
I ever
it's in fine condition.
Yeah, did I ever send you a picture of how it looked?
I don't think so.
Alright. Well, let's continue with the scene. I'll put it in the chat. But, it is finished, though. And you've already paid him for it, though.
Yeah,
So-
I already paid it for it, so I'm just gonna take it off and strap it on.
Alright.
See how it feels and all that.
Alright, so this armor isn't like full plate armor. So it's actually pretty easy to just kind of like strap on, you know?
Yeah.
So you managed to get it on. It feels, it doesn't feel like it's fitted to your form too good. Like, it fits alright, but it doesn't fit as as well as, you know, as a like quality made for you armor would.
Mhm.
But you know it'll do its job.
Yeah.
And he's kind of just looking at you like, yeah, it took me a while, but it's very good, ain't it?
Yeah, it looks in pretty fine condition. I gotta say, gotta give my respect for this. Looks good.
That's what we do.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for it. Thank you for taking the time for it.
No problem. Just make sure you remember me if you're ever back in town and need some smithing work.
Yeah, I can do that.
He goes back to work. Right now, he's a little preoccupied with what he's doing. As you know, smithing takes a lot of a lot of concentration.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna ask him if he knows any good tailors around here. If he could recommend me to any.
And he kind of he looks at you and kind of he's thinking for a little bit, kind of scratches his whiskers. Depends. What are you trying to do?
Alright, I pull out the fur out of my bag and I show him. It's I'm trying to get this fur tailored to properly to be finely attached to this arm, but as you can see, it's a bit of a hole, so I need to try and get it cut in a good way.
That ain't gonna be too hard for any self-respecting tailor. He kind of gets up a little bit. You got a map? Quick, come on!
Yeah, I got a map and I pull it out, show them.
Alright, so you give him the map, and on it you can kind of see like the city.
Yeah.
And he points like at the city, kind of like you can see where the market would be. And it's around, not directly across the market, but a little bit to the right of the tavern you guys came from.
Okay.
It's like,
thank you.
They're cheap, and they'll get you what you need done.
Alright.
And he goes back to work.
Alright, well, you have a good one, and I head out and go directly to the tailor.
Alright, so Quincy, while you were waiting outside, you ended up running into somebody very familiar.
Huh?
Alright, Romer, as you went to the market, you kind of like retraced your steps to where you last saw them, and you see Quincy like just standing outside the smithing shop.
Right.
Staring at butterflies.
I approach the dog. Creature
Ah.
thing.
Ah. Ah.
And ask her where all the others are at.
Oh. I was just talking to the mean cat person, and James, and Bean, and I don't know where East know what, but James and Bean went somewhere. And then my friend Ben, I haven't seen him since last night,
Okay.
but that's it.
So we just gotta sit out here and wait for Ash to finish up or something?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
At this point, Ash, you should be coming out of the smithing shop.
My friend Ash.
Oh,
Ash, look, it's
Hey,
Romer.
Roma, that's right. That's your name. That's who you are.
He's Gary.
Alright. Well, I gotta head over to this tailor over there. Adrian recommended me to it, so I will once I get it done. But so I'm getting over there, and that'll be it. That'll be all I really need right now. So if you guys want
Let's
to
go
follow
find
me,
Jay.
you can over there.
Okay.
Alright, thanks. Bye.
So now do we go search for James or something?
It's up to you guys.
Romer, you smell funny.
It is
Of
your
course I smell
stories.
You smell like rat.
Yeah. Congratulations, we're joining a crew of sea rats or something.
You also smell like sleepy person.
Yes.
Fen is not sleazy.
No, not Ben. Ben smells like wolf. And Beatoans.
He took a shower. Okay. Oh yeah, and I should also do that. Just so you guys know, you guys do live in somewhat of an 18th century, early 18th century kind of world, really.
Ah.
I mean, just technological wise. So
That smells sleep.
the reason why I say this is nobody showers, so you guys will know that.
It's all bathing.
So technology's on an 18th century level, but we're still in like a medieval world.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like everything's still in that sort of.
Think of Fable 3 when you think of my world.
Am I okay to turn the
Okay.
light off?
Less guns.
What?
Am I okay to turn
It's
the light
like
off?
Fable except less guns.
Join in?
Can I turn the light off?
Oh,
Also, with my phone. Never mind. I'll find it.
Jesus Christ. Take it easy, man. Shit. Yeah, turn the fucking light off. Jeez. Alright.
Hey, Tyler.
Hey, Tyler.
It's
Hi.
just Tyler being Tyler.
Hey, Tyler. You need me to tell him to turn the light off?
He already did it.
Alright,
Sit
well,
in the dark.
I was like a mean being where, I guess, because we were just waiting outside the tavern, and we kind of just stuck around there because everyone wanted to go off and do their own little things, but we're just gonna. The tavern is pretty close to the town square, right? It's just right off the town square.
Yeah, pretty much. But you guys are waiting outside
Well-
for Ishna, right?
Yeah.
Because he was gonna go to the black market.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so as soon as you guys like exit the tavern, you just see Ishna kind of just standing there being Ishna. He has like he has his coffin like over his shoulder. He just looks up at you guys. Alright, you guys ready to go?
Well.
Yeah, just gotta get these people to check in with Chester with me.
Who?
I gotta show
Oh
you
no
guys
no
Chester.
you guys aren't here because you guys are on the other side of the city because you guys decided to go down to Adrian's, remember?
Yeah.
So
I
this
thought you
is
said we went to the black market.
no, you guys are not going to the black market. because you guys are just kind of standing outside of the blacksmithing right now, deciding where to go next. But in that time, because James was already going downstairs to go, like, to the market, you guys, this instance is happening while you guys are actually kind of dealing with the pelt guy. You know, continuity-wise. Alright, so this is kind of your thing, James.
Isha, you ready?
Wait. So I've been waiting here for you. What are you talking about?
Wasn't I waiting? Oh, well, shit. Well, whatever, man. Let's go. You know the way, right?
Yeah, I know the way. You might want
Alright,
to...
let's go.
So depending on how we go in, you might want to cover her eyes a little bit.
Cover my eyes.
Cover her eyes.
Oh.
He points at Bean.
Being A. Bean. Think you can handle this kind of stuff?
Yeah, I can handle anything.
You sound pretty optimistic.
She has no idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea what I'm talking about. Alright, Bean. We'll see what we come across. And don't worry, I'm here for you. Alright. And then let's just go follow Isha.
Alright. So Ishina kind of leads you through the market a little bit. You guys are moving towards the right, like, of the tavern. And you guys kind of go, like, through some alleyways and it kind of zigzags through. And there's, like, a few people that kind of, like, give Ishina a dirty look. And you, like, hear people saying, "Wasn't he with the Hungry Boars? Yeah, I heard they hung him, and they stabbed him, and they shot him, and he didn't go down." Yeah, just a lot of rumors kind of going on around about him. And, like, after... Yeah, true ones. But if it's just, you had to be there. You had to be there. But, you guys kind of go through the crowd a little bit. Everything's kind of calmed down from yesterday. Everything's getting a little bit settled. And while you guys are walking, like, through this city, Ishina kind of goes back to you guys. So, I've been kind of asking around, and I heard you guys are the ones that let all these people in.
I would like to ask, is my audio echoing?
No.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Well, they were being left outside, and I mean, left outside for the elements and for whoever wanted to mess with it. And on top of it, they paid pretty damn well, so I didn't really have an issue with helping them in.
I was just wondering, you know. Yeah, not angry or anything, but you know, if you guys didn't do that, you know, I probably would have gotten hanged.
Are you alive, man?
I would have been in this situation to begin with, but you know, I'm just letting you guys know that, cause well, I'm gonna need to ask you guys a favor right now.
See what I can do. What is it?
So I know how you are. You know, I know you'll be good with this, but I'm gonna need your help keeping the other two in line. Because I'm introducing you, and I kind of realize, you know, you back in the day, you know, at the prison, you kind of took the lead, and they followed you. So I'm counting on you to do this. I'm gonna need you to keep Ash and Quincy from killing all these guys in here. All right?
I mean, that I don't know what to say to that. Listen, man, I need to see who these people are, and I need to know whether or not I can stop them before I even try. Man. Listen, I'll just tell you this. I'll try.
They broke my neck. All right.
They broke your neck.
They stabbed me.
Yeah.
And they shot me in front of everybody.
I'll just listen. You pay me off. You give me something. I'll do whatever I want you to. 1 second.
Guys?
He's doing something.
1 second, everyone.
Okay, because I thought I got disconnected or something.
Yeah, wait just 1 second. The dirty misfit.
1 second, gotta disconnect Quincy.
What?
Just be messy.
Is that a Kermit the Frog?
No, Krieger.
Oh.
The frog I got for Quinn one Christmas.
For a second, I thought that was a Kermit the Frog for your profile picture.
So you are old if you know who Kermit is.
Okay, Boomer.
Then again, I know who Kermit is.
Okay, Boomer.
Alright. I'm back.
Alright.
So, what I was saying. Listen, Ishna. They're my friends, you know, but I don't know why they kind of follow me. I have morals still, you know, but
yeah,
morals can be swayed with enough money. I mean, you know, I kind of nudge.
And oh, you don't try that with me now, buddy. Now look, these guys in here, there's gonna be loads of money with knowing these guys. I guarantee you that. But let's just say, they're not very good people.
I know that Ash out of all of them would be the hardest. I mean, to convince, not to just lay waste.
Now look,
I think keeping this place is probably your best bet. I mean, I'll go in here and I won't like it, but
now
I'll deal with it. I don't know how they're gonna feel.
now Chester himself, it ain't too bad, you know. Ain't no slavery going on in here. Ain't no mistreatment of, you know, what you call them, monsters, demi-humans, you know, whatever you want to call them. You know, he treats them fair. But the people he deals with, there's people in there that are very, very bad people. Now, I don't mind bringing you in there, and I get where you're coming from. It's just, you know, I'm not going to be able to bring Ash and Quincy up in there, you know, if I don't have your promise. So I'll give you some time to think about it. Just
let me walk in and see what's like first, you know?
Alright. And as you guys were, he kind of just stopped in the middle of the street, but the whole time you guys were kind of standing in front of the cellar entrance. Well, let's go in. And you guys start to walk down this cellar, and it starts to glow red, like the entrance, like a red light. And he kind of knocks on the door, and the guy looks at him. Who the fuck are you? And he like flashes his medallion at him, and he lets him in. He's like, "Oh, you're that new guy, Ishna. All right, you can come in." And he like you know, all the locks all the way down, and he opens it, and it makes a loud creak. You know, it's a metal door. And he says, well, let's hope you find what you're looking for. These your plus 1, 2. What comes after 2? And you should just kind of like 3, but technically that's a Vancouver, so it doesn't really count. And he's like, okay, and it lets all of you guys in. And as you guys are walking in, you guys hear just a lot of bustling, just a lot of murmuring. There's just crates and cages and whatnot in there, and the cages are just filled with like beasts. You know, like you got your tigers, you got your bears, you got a few exotic like creatures like salamanders, and in one of them you actually see a what are they called? A manticore, like chained up, and it's kind of like has its face, tail, arms, and its mouth kind of chained shut, and you like see fire kind of in his mouth, kind of coming out from the side of his mouth.
Jesus. So it's exotic animals that they're trading down.
No.
Is this all they're doing?
No, there's a few exotic animals, but mostly it's filled with goods like spices, alcohol. But for the most part, what you do see is a healthy trade of dust, trading hands.
Ah.
And you actually don't you have like a couple of vials of that on you?
No, I don't think I do. I know of dust.
Yeah.
And I know Ishna is into dust, but no, I'm not a dust head. So.
All right. But it's just a few people just dealing in that, and you know, just all kinds of things going on. And Ishna just makes his way through. All right, we're gonna have to make our way through here and roll perception.
Okay.
Yeah, roll perception real quick. I just want to see if you'd hear these whispers in particular. Is that 9 plus
3 plus 5 plus 4
plus 4? So that's 7. She rolled a 16. Alright, for a bit there, you kind of don't, it kind of like blends in a little bit. But you hear like a voice, like really annoying kind of voice, and it's just like, oh my god, I can't believe they let Bradley in the gates. Like, isn't he like a slave trader? And you hear one of the guys just go, shh. Now look, Chester's never dealt in slave trading, but with all this going on, I think it's time for a change. Oh my god. Are we gonna finally be able to bring in our slaves? Oh, that's gonna make us so much money. And they kind of see Ishna and you come by, and they're kind of like, they shut up.
I don't like the sound of this, man.
You heard that too?
Yeah.
God.
We weren't really hiding it.
With all this commotion, I kind of assumed things are gonna go to shit. But we'll have to meet with Chester to just kind of confirm shit.
Yeah.
Alright. So as you do that, we're gonna go to the other guys' instance now.
Hey, you know what, man?
Yep.
Dude, it's we should wrap this up.
Yeah, we should wrap it up.
Yeah,
'Cause I
I have to work at 7.
Yeah, I gotta get up early too.
Alright, so let's get your guys' instance real quick in. But James, you can skedaddle. We'll just tie these guys up real nice real quick.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Let's say goodbye,
Have a good night,
James.
everyone.
See you later.
Love you all.
See ya, James.
Later, James. You take it easy.
Uh,
I'm doing the okay sign, which means white power nowadays.
I love all the party members, and I also love the 27 viewers. You guys complete me, and thank you, Rage Shadow Legends.
Remember to
Have a good
one.
download
Love you too.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Now, guys, this is an actually good mobile.
It's actually very addicting. I've been playing it for the
It's
last week.
Good.
I gave it 5-star review.
What is it?
You guys know that I don't promote things on my channel if I don't like.
Unless I actually like them.
Raid Shadow Legends. Everybody have a good night.
Raid Shadow Legends. Alright. So now that he's gone, we'll go to your guys' instance. You guys make it through the market, and you guys kind of see the tavern, which is getting more business at this time, but you guys don't see James or Ishna out there anymore. They kind of left. But since you guys are following Ash, right? That's what you guys decided on?
What?
So, I don't know.
I'm just following Ash.
Same here.
Alright, so you guys... You guys are doing exactly what I said you guys are doing. Okay. Alright, so Ash. They're just following you, so Ash.
yep.
You make it through the market and you're following the map that Adrian gave you. And you manage to make it to the tailor that he said. Just waiting on, what you're gonna do next.
Oh. Yeah, so I'm just gonna head over to the tailor and, say, hello, here,
Alright, so you walk into the tailor and you say, hello,
hello,
and,
hey,
and you
I need some
see
tailored. That's obviously why I'm here.
you see a bunch of outfits kind of like on a few mannequins. You see some folded like trousers, shirts, capes and whatnot, like on the walls. It's fairly fancy in here. And behind it you see, like behind a counter, you see this human woman. She has like long orange hair, a red hair. She got freckles across her face and blue eyes. And she's looks around 20, 24, 25 years old. And she just kind of looks up at you. You here to see my grandmother?
I mean, I guess I'm here to get something tailored for me. So whoever the tailor is that can do that, that's what I need to see.
She's been pretty sick. She's not in today. I kind of just came in here to, just sell what we already have. These prefab clothes. What exactly did you want me to? What exactly did you want her to tailor?
I mean, it's not. If it's a problem, I can go somewhere else. But basically, I pull out the pelt out of my bag and show her. Basically, I'm wanting to get this pelt. You see this hole in it. I wanted to get it cut with through that hole,
Mm-hmm.
so it can be attached to my armor, so it can drape across. Just something to add, I guess, a little flair to
Mhm.
my overall appearance, because I've never had that before. So why not?
Yeah, this is actually a lot simpler than what most people come in here for. Yeah, we can fix the hole with. Do you want to keep the tail on this, or are you planning on making it into a whole thing, like the face and everything, or do you just want it to be the fur pelt?
I'm not really planning to keep the tail on it. I'd rather just have the I'd rather just have it cut so it can go around, basically can attach to my collar in a way where it drapes across the shoulders and kind of capes about halfway down my back. You get what I'm saying?
If you don't
And
mind, if you don't mind me getting rid of the arms, legs, the tail, and the head, then I can definitely mend the hull and make it to your specifications.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
So, let me see here. That'll cost around 15 ducats.
How much?
15.
15. Not a problem.
So I can get that to you by. Let's see here. And she does some calculations. It's kind of like in her head. I can definitely get that to you within a couple hours. What will that do?
Yeah, that'll do.
Alright. She takes the pelt from you and she just kind of like starts petting it. It's just a very beautiful pelt. I'm gonna need the armor so I can attach it to it.
Oh, yeah, not a problem. Just like, undo the armor and hand it to her.
She takes your armor, she puts it on like an empty mannequin and like sticks it on there, and you start having PTSD as soon as you see the mannequin's face, which is just blankly staring at you. And you picture it like slashing at you with scythe-like arms.
No.
You're gonna you don't have PTSD with that, but it just she takes it and she goes in the back and you hear her starting to work on it. Come back in 2 hours, okay?
Yeah, not a problem.
Alright.
Alright, so before I leave the store, I have 3 health potions, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take one, place it on the counter, and write a note. I'm not sure exactly if this will help or not, but for your grandma, best wishes.
Alright.
And just attach it to it and leave.
Alright. So you do that, and as you leaving the tailor, a few minutes have passed. Alright. What's next on the agenda, boys and girls?
In the I guess keeping time in mind, I'm just gonna go to the docks to where that guy said his boat was, and just head over there, see how it's doing.
All right. What guy though? Fen or Romer?
Fen.
Fen.
He told us. Yeah, he told us where it was.
All right. So you guys head down to the docks, and you guys manage to see Fen, kind of just shouting at all these rat people, all over his boat. And he just has like a black boat that's very nice, and he's just kind of waving like a stick. Yeah, like a stick, like one of them. You know those pointer sticks that teachers use, like to hit the chalkboard and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's just kind of waving one of those around, and you just kind of hear him shouting like, "All right, we need more ropes over there. Make sure that cannon's clean over there. I want to be able to eat off that fort." And he's just shouting at all of them. And the rats, like Romer, before the rats are kind of like really scared of him, and they're only doing shit out of fear. But right now, it kind of actually looks like they're determined to do the job right.
Cool.
So this is a well-oiled crew now.
In one day, he's turned gutter rats into a seaworthy, loyal,
Respectable crew.
respectable crew.
With fear.
That's. I mean, whatever works, right?
Yeah. And as soon as... meanwhile, you guys look over to Romer's boat, which is kind of a little ways off. There's more gutter rats on it. And they're all kind of just having a nice little
shanty
over there.
Nice little orgy.
Yeah, nice little orgy.
Just warm stuff.
I love the sound of little
This is an
animals.
orgy of evidence that you have no respect for that shit.
I don't want to be demonetized, so no orgies, please.
Oh man.
All right, but Fen kind of looks at
Best farm.
you guys, and he's like, "Yo, you guys ready to go, or what's going on?"
Well, I don't know. Roma was saying something about this sketchy guy,
I
and
never said he was sketchy.
he smells sketchy, okay?
You smell sketchy.
Oh, you talking about? He's sketchy.
And he kind of,
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Oh, I mean, it's not like Chester really did anything for me.
he was just gonna leave
Okay.
James.
Well, we gotta wait for
Oh,
James
yeah,
and
we're doing
Bean.
James.
And I'm not ready to go yet.
So-
But,
Sometimes I think you guys just kind of forget that you guys have
Yeah.
other people in the party.
I
Quite
don't.
frankly, the two of us just zoned out completely, apparently.
Yeah, apparently so.
Yeah, no. I've got to somehow get these two to meet up with Chester.
I mean,
Well-
use your creativity.
I don't
Oh, are you asking Ishna?
Ishna in here, is he?
Oh, not Ishna. I mean Fen.
Does Fen know Chester?
He's the one that told you
he
to
was
check
the one
in
that
with
said
him.
you have to go talk to Chester.
You guys have bad memory.
Yeah.
Romer
Yeah,
has a
no.
bad
I'm
memory.
not the greatest person with information. And neither am I.
He kind of was looking at you like, I thought you already did that. You know Chester's like a really cool guy, but if he gave you a job and you're not gonna do it, well, I think you better stay on that damn boat, honestly.
Yeah, I know.
You're so dead.
Yeah. So is there still stuff to do with the boat, or are we just gonna wait?
Nah, we're good. We're. I mean, I fixed up all the holes. We're stocked on everything we're gonna need for the journey. I'm just kind of waiting on you guys, really.
Well,
Well,
do
I
you have
got
time to go
about
for an encounter with Chester, or what?
I suppose we need to wait for James to go and see Chester, don't we?
Yeah, it's up to you guys. What are you guys gonna do?
Well,
I
What
just
happened
gotta
to
find something
James?
to do.
Is he still here with us, or is he?
He's talking to Chester. He's about to talk to Chester. I mean,
James?
he's currently walking over
James
there
and
right
Ish-
now.
no, you
Oh,
guys
is
just,
that
like,
what he went to
tuned
do?
out. You guys tuned out
Damn,
completely
seriously.
for like at least 20 minutes because there was this whole thing about James going into the black market area and these guys.
hey, I heard it. I heard it.
Honestly, I started losing track of all the people you guys were talking about.
How?
I heard it.
All right.
Okay.
I know what's going on.
Well, let's follow
good
James
sort
and
of.
Chester so that we can start talking that open.
All right. So Fen kind of like, kind of pats you on the head, Quincy.
Wait, hold on.
Friend
I'm
Ben.
sorry. I'm sorry, but like talking out of game. So sorry for the 20 people who don't want us to do that. But talking out of game. James is not here with us, and I think he would. If we're gonna come back tomorrow, then we should have time to. Then we should have time to.
Yeah, we would definitely have a more time tomorrow.
Yeah, wrap this session up and then come back tomorrow. Then James can do his whole thing where he comes back and tries to, explain to us why we should not instantly kill all of them. I don't know Quincy's personal feelings about that stuff, but Ash is definitely the kind of guy that on sight would just exploit them all, and whoever survived the explosion rate, he beat to death with his own hands.
Yeah, I mean,
He's that kind of guy.
I wasn't going
Well,
to.
I get it with the slavery and stuff, yeah.
Inila, please. All right. So I wasn't going to have you guys go there. Actually, I was gonna end it there. I'm just trying to make sure what you guys are gonna do, and make sure that Romer
okay.
actually has a plan and actually remembers what he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not quite in it at the moment, so I'm still a little bit lost.
You or Romer?
Hey,
Both.
I've had a long day.
Well, hopefully the next time we do this is a little bit better. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Maybe,
I'm sorry about this, guys at home. It's just.
Yeah.
I don't know.
so-
They're not really into it right now. I don't know how or why, but
Yeah.
you know.
Nah.
This is just I don't know. It's just kind of a little bit of a hectic session, but
We
Anyway,
didn't get
so
much
far it's
done.
been good.
what are you guys actually doing?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
You know.
Basically.
All right,
Alright, hold on.
Inila. All right,
Basically-
we're gonna have to start having you guys actually get like goals down for these sessions, just so you guys aren't kind of like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I was just gonna say, so alright guys, so looks like that's the next place we gotta go, so might as well go there, because I don't have anything better to do for the next 2 hours, so
And just
Yeah, that's my
and just so you guys know, I was going to like narrate it, but Fen just kind of jumped from his ship to right next to you guys.
Hi, Ben.
I mean, that's why he was like right next to you guys. I don't know if you guys think that's
He
cool or
patted
not.
my head.
I don't know if you guys think that's cool or something, but whatever.
Okay.
His jumping height's like 75 feet, but whatever. Okay.
Yeah. You can think the pits he's fallen into.
Well, at this point, he's got a feet. Well, anyway, you guys deciding to go over to Chester's?
Yeah, we gotta
I
go
suppose.
find Chester.
All right.
Gotta deliver the info.
All right. After 15 minutes trying to decide what we're gonna do, we finally decided we're gonna go to Chester's. All right. So, you guys, Fen just kind of like looks at you guys, and he's just watching this whole thing go down. He's just kind of. So, you are gonna go to the guy that would kill you if you didn't check in with him?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll be here. I ain't going anywhere without you guys.
Yay.
So if you guys need to spend more time in the city, you guys can. I'm okay here.
Yay.
So feel free to adventure.
Fan won't leave me, yay.
And he kind of like backs away a little bit slowly. Kind of, how do you say, traumatized by the whole ordeal.
Ah.
Because he didn't really know
Oh,
what was
come
going
Not
on.
that traumatizing.
He didn't really
A
follow
crippling
anything going
indecision
on.
isn't that bad.
Well, I did freak out a little girl. So.
And he jumps back on the ship, and the rats kind of flinch when he does that.
Show off.
And then he just goes back to ordering everybody around. So as you guys are, I'm gonna start taking over a little bit on what you guys are doing. Just just so we don't stop at a grind every time. But as you guys are going to Chester's place, you guys end up kind of a sense of dread that was in the air before was basically just the people in a way. But as the day goes on, it takes you guys about an hour to get outside Chester's. And before it was around afternoon, so it's about it's around 4 p.m. now. And it's a lot darker than it should be. And the sense of dread that you guys felt was kind of in the air, but now it kind of feels like it's crushing you. And as you guys look up into the sky, you see those red clouds kind of looming
Well, that's not
over
good.
a little bit. Now the sun is still kind of peeking out a little bit, so they're not entirely here. But outside, you know, DM speaking here. You guys wouldn't know this, but you guys probably have at least 3 to 4 hours before those clouds are like over this city.
Yeah, that's not good.
So
I mean, we can get out before then.
Frederick's army
Gotta use our time.
Frederick's army is pretty close.
Yeah, it is not good.
Alright. So I'm gonna put this here. Alright, there we go. Stop that, stop that.
Just close it.
Alright.
Will our heroes have enough time to make it through?
Alright, don't pay attention to that. Alright, we're gonna do it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's been a little bit all over the place. Honestly, let's be honest, it probably ain't the best episode we've ever had.
And
gonna-
probably the least productive.
Yeah, probably one of the most least productive ones. But stick with us here. Things will get a lot better, especially now that it is a prerequisite before we start any of this, that you guys have actual goals in mind for what you guys want to do during the session.
That's gonna be a problem.
So that you, and what I mean by that is if you guys have a mission or a quest in mind, like, you know, like this whole Chester thing, like your goal was to get these guys there before leaving. So that should have been like the main thing.
Yeah, I know.
You know? And like Ash probably made like the most progress today because he had, you know, the armor, the pelt. You know, he already had things like sorted out. And that just made
without telling everyone, I just had things in mind of stuff I wanted to do.
Yeah, just, you know, it just helps to have notes every now and then.
Yeah,
But,
and I have more plans in the future for things to do to kind of grow Ash's character just a little bit.
Yeah.
We also need to get Bradley.
Oh, yeah, that's your guys' Bradley, right? That's why I dropped his name. Like during James's
Where
thing.
is Bradley?
I knew we needed to get Bradley.
Yeah, so, you know, there's various things you guys can be focused on, but it's just...
So, we probably are gonna complete everything we need to complete. And then
Next time.
the Blood King's army's gonna get there. And we'll have to see what goes down next time.
Yeah. So, please, things are about to pop off. So, tune in next episode, which will most likely go up next week. So, not tomorrow, like how Ash and them insinuated, but it'll either be next Monday or it'll be
At some point.
on Friday. But I'm not gonna do it like the next day, honestly, because I got studying to do on Tuesday. All right. Just letting you guys know.
Right.
Maybe Wednesday, if you guys are down for that, but not Tuesday. Anyway, if you guys like this episode, please give it a like. If you guys fell in love with our beautiful, beautiful voices, feel free to subscribe, and don't forget to give us a ring-a-ding so you don't miss a thing. And until next time, everybody say it with me. Doksha.
Doksha.